My name is Megan Riley, and I want to be a teacher because I want to use my life to make an impact. I want to help students thrive and become the most well-rounded people they could possibly be. Teaching isn't simply about drilling information into your students' minds. It's about providing children with the hope, strength, resources, structure, and encouragement that they need. It is about helping children grow into kind, respectful, intelligent, and successful adults. I want to make an impact. I want to help students understand that they can grow up and make a change. If I teach in a school where the majority of students are given free or reduced lunch and I can encourage them to go to college and become successful, that can make a huge change in their community. One generation of high school graduates could become a generation of college graduates, and that can have an incredible impact. The only way to make this happen is to be an effective teacher. An effective teacher has high expectations for their students. They are kind, friendly, and encouraging, but also professional. This includes having both a professional attitude and professional clothing. Teachers need to establish a structured and respectful environment from the very beginning. It is also important to have good communication with students and their parents. To be an effective teacher, you must understand their families, backgrounds, and cultures. Effective teachers come to class prepared with detailed lesson plans. They also each have their own effective teaching methods and philosophies. The first education philosopher I admire is Nell Noddings. Her work focuses on how the act of caring for others impacts the way that they learn. It is important for teachers to care for their students. If they don't, they will likely be stuck in survival mode and do no more than give the students busy work. Her philosophies would be very relevant in my classroom. I always put my all into anything I do because I care so deeply about each task I take on. I take pride in what I do, and my students would multiply that pride by 10. Nell Noddings believes that caring for students in education will lead to caring adults when they grow up. This also ties into my idea of helping students grow into well-rounded people. Another education philosopher I admire is John Dewey. He encouraged critical thinking, educational reform, and experimentalism. He also believed in learning by doing, and essentially by learning from failures. I would encourage this in my classroom because it is important for students to understand that it is okay to not get an A on every test, and it is okay to not be perfect. Being wrong can sometimes teach a greater lesson than anything else. I also like that John Dewey encouraged experimenting because education is constantly changing. Whether there are new policies, technologies, or even just new students each year, there will always be something new to adapt to. The only way to make that work is to experiment and figure out what works best for your students. This will help students succeed, which is what all teachers want in the end. Overall, I want to teach because I want to inspire people. I want someone to look at me and say, "Because of you, I didn't give up."